Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Chassis, and I'm here with another bright and exciting episode of Life and Business Hacks with Chassis Everything. Guess what today's topic is? The problem with negative people is that if you hang around them, have you noticed that when you go into a room filled with positive, you are reminded of your goals, your dreams, your aspirations in life? So please, by all means, do everything possible. So please, run as fast as you can. Very high energy. Reasons why. Today's topic is centered on why you should avoid negative people. So let's go. If you're joining this channel for the first time, if this is your first time of tuning to this channel, I want to say a big thank you. Thank you so much for liking, for subscribing, and for leaving your comments on this video. So I want to say a big thank you to my day one subscribers. Thank you so much, guys. I see all the likes, the loves, the comments, and everything. Thank you so much, guys. Please always leave your comments. I appreciate your comments. Always leave your comments, and I'll be sure to respond to every single comment that is made on my video. Thank you so much, guys. You rock. Over to today's topic, which is why you should avoid negative people. Number one, I'm going to ask you, do you want to be successful? Do you want to achieve great things in life? Do you want all your dreams to come true? Then I think you have to reshuffle the kind of people that you mingle with. Then I think you should be very careful with the kind of energy that you allow in your circle, the kind of people that you allow into your life personally and professionally. One thing I've realized, I found out with most successful people is that they've made it a golden rule to avoid negative people in their lives. It is better to vibe solo. Have you seen my video on how to handle stress? I think you should watch it. It's a must watch. You should watch it. Yeah, so reasons why you should avoid negative people. Number one, negative people can affect your attitude. A friend who is an author, she wanted to write a book when she was when she first started writing her book. She spoke with her family and friends. She spoke with her family. She told them about the idea that she wants to write 5 books in 3 years. Her family was like, oh yeah, that's a beautiful idea, that's a wonderful idea, that's a bright idea, yeah, that's cool. Her family was really encouraging. They told her, oh, that's a great goal, yeah, it's possible, you can achieve it. And acquaintances told her a different story entirely. They said she's unrealistic, it's nearly impossible to achieve, writing 5 books in 3 years. How is that possible? Where do you want to sell it? Who's going to read it? Who are your target audience? You won't do it, you can't do it. They kept on discouraging her. If she had listened to those negative people, she wouldn't have been able to write her books. And today she achieved that dream of writing 5 books in 3 years. So you need to filter out negative people out of your life, for your own good, for your sanity. If you want to grow, for growth. I already asked these questions at the beginning of this session, at the beginning of this video, that do you want to be successful? How far do you want to go in life? If you want to go really far, you have to avoid negative people and put them right behind where they belong. So one more thing I want you to notice that negative people will discourage you, and then they will try to drag you behind with them. Negative people try to drag you down with them to the dark side. So it's up to you not to allow them. Do not let negative and toxic people rent space in your head. In fact, raise the rent and kick them out. That's what I will tell you. Raise the rent really high and kick them out. I remember when I studied my master's degree, when I wanted to start my master's degree, I discussed with some people who I thought were my friends then, and they were asking very funny questions. Will you give glory to God? Like, seriously? Why would you be asking such a foolish question when I want to further my education? What's it mean? Why should you bring up that? Like, seriously? And at that point I knew that they were negative people, and I quickly packed them into the dustbin where they belong. So I'll just implore you to avoid people who tend to who have a problem for every solution. Just avoid them as fast as you can. They are negative people. They are blood suckers and energy drainers. So please do everything, by all means, just do everything to avoid them as much as possible. Do you know that negative feedback from negative people affects your thinking? Some people call them ESVs. They call them energy sucking vampires. The problem with negative people is that if you hang around them for too long, they will impact you negatively, and they want you to believe in that their negative vibes. They want you to be part of it. So you have to do everything possible within and above your power to run away from all such negative people. If care is not taken, if you hang around negative people for too long, you start thinking negatively, you begin to think negatively and act negatively, which is not good for your growth. If you really want to grow, if you desire to grow, you have to do everything possible to stay away from negative people. Identify them by the kind of statements they make and the kind of their body language and all of that. So please, it's time to kick them out. Shuffle those people in a circle, like I said. Number 3 reason why you should avoid negative people: they are energy drainers. Have you noticed that when you go into a room filled with positive people, by the time you join them in that room, you are positive, you are very enthusiastic, you have that energy, positivity to do a lot of things, you feel you can achieve a whole lot and more, when you're around positive people. They encourage you, they ginger you, they make you believe in yourself, and you want to take you take that idea to the next level. Try as much as possible to you are reminded of your goals, your dreams, your aspirations in life, and you want to keep at it. You want to work towards making these dreams become a reality. That's what happens when you're in the midst of positive people. But for negative people, of course, what do you expect? The reverse is the case for negative people. They are energy suckers. They will suck out the energy. You go to them and the 2 seconds you spend with them is like it's a time in hell. So please, by all means, do everything possible. These people do not belong in your circle. They do not belong where you are. So please, run as fast as you can. When you're in the midst of positive people, you're positive, you have high energy, you're enthusiastic, you're optimistic, you believe you can achieve. Just so you know, another problem with associating with negative people is that they damage your credibility. When you move with negative people, they damage your credibility. You may not realize it, but other people would look at you and they would think you're the same thing with these people. So you have to do everything within and above your power, within and above your means to avoid negative people as much as possible. The reasons why you should avoid negative people: they damage your credibility. When you hang around them when you surround yourself with negative people, people around you would think that you're one of them, and it will damage your credibility, and unless you disassociate yourself from them, people will continue to think that you are like those people. So these are one of the many reasons why you should stay away from people who are negative. Avoid them by all means, like a plague. Just avoid them like a plague, and another reason why you should avoid negative people is that negative people do not provide encouragement. It's not in their DNA. Negative people are not just negative. They are very good at it. They are good at being negative. They make negativity sound so good, so sensible. They make a lot of sense out of being negative. So please, they'll be proving to you why that negative thing they're telling you is true. They'll be proving it to you, So by all means, it's already embedded in their blood. So there's no point, arguing with them or being around such people, So in life, you're gonna face some adversities. Like adversities, it's a normal part of life, So when these adversities come, you need positive people around you to encourage you, to motivate you to, go through that process and come out of it, stronger and better, But if you're in the midst of negative people, they will drain you and they will drown you the more. So this is one of the reasons why you have to just avoid negative people in your life. Just avoid them as much as possible. Do you want to know another reason why you should get rid of negative people? They are very hard to get rid of. Negative people are very, very hard to get rid of. They are like somehow they're always around, and it's hard to ask them to leave. That's why the earlier you get rid of them, the better. I've come across a number of successful people, and when you ask them, do you know any negative people, they tell you, oh yes, I know somebody, from high school, way back in high school. And you're like, why have you not gotten rid of these people? They're like, oh, they are so loyal, they just keep coming back. Oh please, you don't need all such negative energy around you, So you need to do away with them as much as possible. They are just energy suckers and energy drainers, and you don't need that kind of energy around you. You don't need that type of energy around you, you know. So yeah, another reason. Then let's just go over to the next reason why. Next reason why you should get rid of negative people. Another reason why you should get rid of negative people is this: life is too short. I don't know about you, but for me, negative people, oh please stay off. Like, not in my zone, not in my vicinity, not where I am, not in my vicinity. I'm sorry. I believe life is too short, and I don't want to spend my time with being around negative people who are crappy, you know, shabby in their thinking, people who are just too negative, you know. So please, it's not worth it. You know, I'll say this over and over again. You know, it's not worth it spending your valuable time with negative people. Negative people tend to make life miserable, and of course, me, I want to live a life of happiness. Be cool, fun. Just leave me alone. As I am, I'm okay. I'm very, very, very okay. Okay, let's move on to the next point. I want to live a quality life by being around quality people, and one of the ways by which I can do that, make that possible, is by limiting my contacts with negative people, increasing my contacts with positive people who bring me joy and happiness, you know. So that's it. Let's move on to the next point. Negative reinforcement versus positive reinforcement. Negative people will reinforce anything negative and give you all the reasons why that negative thing is right, you know. Whereas positive people will give you positive vibes and give you all the reasons why that thing is possible. Why, you know, they'll give you reasons why you can do it, reasons why you can make it, reasons why that project is possible, reasons why you can become a doctor in 5 years or in 7 years time, reasons why you can become, you know, reasons why you can pass that board exam, reasons why you can pass that bar exam, reasons why you can pass that real estate exam, reasons why you can succeed in business, you know. Positive. Negative people will make you believe in your doubts, you know, would make you see reasons why you should keep doubting yourself, whereas positive people would let you know that no, it is wrong, you know, that your doubts are, you know, they are false, you know, why you should not believe in those things that scare you. And like I said, so while positive people are going to encourage you, negative people will discourage you, and you can't hang around negative people for so long and expect to live a positive life. It's not possible. So this is one of the reasons why you have to avoid negative people as much as possible. Number 9, negative people love drama. I've come across a lot of people in my life. In fact, I've met quite a number of negative. I've met quite a number of negative people, and trust me, they love drama. They have a problem for every solution. You know, these are not the kind of people that you want to hang around with. These are not the kind of people you want to hang around with. You know, you don't need energy suckers. You know, people that will drain your energy. You need people that will encourage you and plant positive vibes into you every single day. You know, so let me bust your bubble. Even when you try to help these negative people, they will still find 1,000,001 reasons why they have to remain down, you know, that they have to stay down. Like, they're so used to staying down that, you know, any form of encouragement is like, you know, they are resistant to it. So please, by all means, you don't need it. You don't need them around you. Some of them would come to you. They have come to me before you know, for advice and all of that, and then you advise them, you give them the best advice that you can that would help them, you know, move their situations, you know, forward and all of that, like help their situations. And 1 month later, they are back drooling at the same topic that we've ironed out a month ago, like the same thing that we have supposedly trashed out, you know, a month earlier. They are still drooling in it. They are dwelling in that problem, you know. So people, like I said in one of my videos, like I mentioned in one of my videos, some people like to nurture their problems like a baby. Please, you don't need this kind of people around you. You don't need them. They are too negative for you. Please, negativity, hold yourself, you know. So you don't need that. A kind reminder, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave your comments below. I will appreciate if you leave your comments and share this video with your friends. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you, I appreciate. So let's move over to the next point, why you should avoid negative people. Reasons why you should avoid negative people. You will not grow. These people will revel in stagnation. Like, they like to be stagnant and they are cool with it. Since negative people don't like to grow, they won't want you to grow as well. And when you You know, if you know you want to grow, you have to move along. You have to leave them behind and move along. You know, do not take them with you. You don't need negativity if you want growth in your life, in your business, in your career, in whatever it is that you want to do. So you need to avoid negative people as much as possible. You know, negative people don't want to grow, and they also want to discourage you from growing. I mean, what is it? You know, so please do everything you can to avoid these people. The only way to move forward in this life is to associate with people who are also moving forward, because people who are moving forward, we want to also move you forward with them. You know, like they say, forward ever, backwards never. Do not move with people who like to travel backwards, you know, back in time. You know, the positive person has their foot on the gas pedal, while the negative person has their foot on the brake pedal. Like they just like there, they just like to remain there. They just like to, they are very comfortable where they are. You know, they are mediocre. So please, you have no business with people like this. So please, let's move on. In the end, really, it's up to you to determine who you want to spend time with and the kind of people that you want in your circle. I recommend that if you have negative friends, please end that relationship, you know, for your sanity and for your own good and for your growth as well. If you have negative family members, please spend little time with them as much as possible. You know, don't try to waste your time spending too much time with this kind of people. I guarantee you, if you eliminate negative people from your life, you will be more successful, far more productive, and truly happy. I want you to note one thing. There's a little difference in people, and those little differences make a huge difference. The little difference is attitude. The big difference is being positive or negative. So guys, if this video has blessed you, you know how we do it. Please click on the subscribe button and leave a comment below. I can't wait to read from you guys. Leave your comments. I'll be sure to respond to every single person that leaves a comment on my video. Thank you so much, guys. For those of you intending to join my Facebook group, it's called Business Moguls. We help to encourage aspiring entrepreneurs to take their business to the next level. So if you are interested in joining my Facebook group, please by all means click on the link. I'll leave the link in the description below. Please be sure to join, and we will be glad to welcome you in. Thank you so much for watching till the very end. I appreciate you all. Till I see you again in my next video. Bye for now.